Lights, camera, action. I am Masculinity Architect Dwayne Langham. This is the Ave, Yolo Ave, the road least traveled, and you have just tuned in for a leap year challenge. This is day 58 out of 365, and this message is going to be about God's divine timing. God's divine time refines. That's a hard pill to swallow. As I sit here personally in a season of regrowth, rebirth, rebuilding, everything has burned down. Everything in my life. Tested my faith, my foundation, my character, my strength, my patience, everything. I've risen from the ashes of Phoenix to see how high I'll have to work to fly again. And inside of that, still rising, still rebuilding. This is the second year. 2 years, I've been rebuilding my life. Gone through a divorce. I've been laid off. I've restructured my businesses. I've recommitted and redesigned my career. And even after 100 pounds, over 100 pounds weight loss, I've dialed back in and leveled up again to commit to getting the six pack. And I'm finding the results. Say all that to say God's divine time refines. Talks about that health journey. This is my 27th year since I was 13 when I first had the thought of, I want to go to prom. And for me, the internal validation at that time was, I'm going to need to lose weight, stop being fat if I want to be attractive, if I want a lady, if I want to date. And truth be told, as a 13-year-old, if I want to get laid, I mean, let's be honest. But 27 years later, in that journey and commitment to my health and fitness, divine time refines. It's been 27 years of lifting and training religiously, putting in the work. There's not much in the health and fitness space that I have not done. Swimming, biking, running, kettlebell, bodybuilding, calisthenics, plyometrics, jump rope, straight out cardio, hiking, running, walking, everything, CrossFit. And it was the discipline and diet at 33, 20 years in, that I got the first breakthrough, intermittent fasting. And when I first heard the message, it was voluntary starvation. And then I lost 40 pounds. I was able to show myself I can go 24 hours without eating. Damn, son. Gone up to 7 days without eating. And I'm pretty committed to fitness, so that also means I didn't take time off. So I'm always having to play with my diet so I don't just tear myself apart. And now even, the other part was ketosis. Learning about how to control not just when I eat with discipline, but what I eat. That was powerful. Lost another 60 pounds with that. So over 100 pounds weight loss. And now seeing a complete transformation. I want a six pack. Well, if I can dial this in and be committed. Now you heard that. 20 plus years to actually get the results. Losing over 100 pounds. That was 5 years ago. I've even made a video about it. This is year 6. And I'm just now finding to dial in, to weigh everything, to understand macronutrients fully. And I'm now getting the results. Slow and controlled, dialed in. But my point being with that, that's an example. God's divine time refines. You see, my belief is we are perfectly whole and complete. Children of God with everything we need already built from the factory. The thing is we're human beings as well. And we are perfectly imperfect and designed to tell ourselves stories, to make up meanings, to put limiting beliefs in the way, to experience childhood trauma that is unavoidable for all of us. And it all adds up and compounds to being our humanity. And that's the gap. From whatever you want in this world, in this life, I assert you today, right now, are perfectly whole and complete with all that you would need to accomplish that. Here's the kicker. Your humanity has put you in the fucking way. So the gap in you having what you want, being who you want to be, living the life you want to live, is getting the fuck out of your own way. I know it sucks, but when you accept that responsibility, the power is inconceivable. I am literally, you can watch video evidence, 12 years ago, a different fucking human being than I was then. Not just mentally, not just spiritually, not just emotionally, physically. I don't recognize the person. I know what it was like to live in that, but I don't recognize the person I see in those videos. This is me, and more of me coming to that full fruition, my highest self. I say all that to say, and I give testimony to the experience. It was refinement. I needed to put in the work and discipline to build this body, this strength, this power, this discipline in knowing myself. I need to learn discipline in what I eat, when I eat, how I eat, why I eat, to love myself, to accept myself, to actually see the results come in decades later. Refinement. Now go fuck around and have me have to Google and see the definition of refinement. I'm big on words like that. Let's do it. Hey Google, what's the definition of refinement?
Refinement can be defined in several ways, but it generally refers to the process of making something better or more pure. It can also refer to the result of that process, which is a thing that is better or more pure.
So, perfect. God's divine time refines, makes it more perfect, more pure. This is why I love words, because what did I just say? Being my best self, my best version of myself. That's the refinement that's been going on inside myself. And I'm still me. That me that wound up, how I wound up at 378 pounds, was perfectly whole and complete. I didn't have the knowledge that I have now. I didn't have the experience that I have now. I didn't have the self-beliefs that I have now. I didn't have the demonstrated capacity that I have now. It was in there, but not executed, not used. And so that's my point, is that inside of our humanity, we get in our own way, and all that we need has already been given to us. Now, this is not even a spiritual or religious message, but I want you to understand how God's divine time refines us. I say that, brother, sister, child of God, to have patience, have gratitude and appreciation, embrace letting go of control and letting God do the work within you to have what you want. I don't believe that God answers our prayers. I believe that he gives us the tests to learn the lessons, to bring out what is in us, that perfectly whole and complete, so that we can have, be, do what it is that we want. I think that's how it works. And so I say that so that you can understand that not only is it not a problem, not only is it not your fault, it's your responsibility, but it is not your fault that you don't have what you want, that you're not living what you want. But it is the opportunity to understand that you are being refined, you are being purified, you are being clarified, you are being put in position to be ready for what it is that you want. I tell this to all my clients: as soon as we make a command, a wish, a rocket of desire, said by Abraham Hicks, and shoot that off into the universe, to the catalog in the universe, to God, whatever you believe in, source, and request what we want. As soon as we make that desire known and claim it, everything that is not that inside that gap must be revealed. That's what's been happening in the journey. That's what's been happening, as I said, in these last 2 years that my entire life has been restructured. I'm being refined. My purest self, my highest self, is being carved out, chipped away into the masterpiece that God made me to be, into the life that I'm designing. So I say that to say, wherever you are in your life right now, just know, however it appears, this is happening through you and for you. Embrace, accept, allow that where you are right now is perfectly whole and complete. And all you're doing is getting the fuck out of the way to have the life that you want. All you have to do is keep going. All you have to do is keep taking one step. All you have to do is keep compounding 1% day by day. Get 1% better. You'll be 365% better within a year. And that's this leap year challenge. Quantum results inside of a year of consistent progress and growth. So with that, I don't know who this message is for, but that's what I had to drop on you. In the meantime, I'll be right here, being the best version of myself. One could say beyond empowered. The question is, who are you going to be? Wishing you the best and only success. I am complete.